following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Of course! Of course! This.
Was having a meeting with someone called Past.
Razed. R-A-Z-Z-T.
Those sounds like criminal names.
Yeah. The names of evil.
Business Rast.
Rast.
Possibly the leader of a cult called the Razdafarians. Because they're nefarious and he's Rast.
You could make a intelligence roll.
I can do
or
that.
Memory roll.
Oh! Fuck me! Natural 19.
You fuck.
Plus intelligence of 423.
That's enough. You remember that when you got pissed off about the thing being fobbed off last time, the CEO of Space Post was named Galeria Bazinas.
Yeah, I remember that. I actually think I might have that written down in my...
While he's away, I'll keep the hatch for the elevator only slightly open, and I'll just listen in case anyone else comes into it.
Ah.
Yes, I actually did already have that name written down.
Maybe you could out of service the elevator.
What are they saying about this?
I think they would just summon maintenance to have a look at it.
That apparently it sounded like that Bazinas was a bit snippy after the meeting took place,
and
so they don't think they don't think whatever it was went down very well.
I'm gonna look for an office with their name on it.
With Bazinas on it.
I mean, it might be the office in the other building, but then we'll also be looking for Razd Al Ghul. The past tense of Raz.
You come across basically there's a series of cubicles to your, I'm going to call it the west.
Fair enough.
And there is there's basically a doorway heading south.
Yeah, I'm all turned around. Okay.
So, yeah.
Well, I can't open the door without decloaking, and there's tons of people around.
Oh, it's more like an open. There isn't a physical shut door. It leads to a hallway going to another area.
Alright, shoot through. Looking for the office. Gotta be quick.
You see a meeting room.
Neat.
You will have to hug the wall because there's some executives coming your way.
Urge to not kill rising.
What?
There we go.
Urge to not kill rising.
Yep. Because I'm my excellent control.
So you start passively at like kill.
Yeah.
And you have to summon the urge to not kill.
Yeah.
Alright.
I have this personal philosophy, like with video games and things like that.
Kill
Murder is always the answer. Like, just that guy there, he's the bad guy, kill him. No problems later in game. Oh, but no, we never do. Gotta have 20 hours of story instead.
Could have just killed him.
Could have just killed him.
It happens in movies all the time. The amount of times the protagonist would win if he just killed the person on the first act.
That's what makes them a hero, Ken. That they endangered many others.
Yeah. In fact,
Injustice Superman was right, although he went too far. Yep, I'm all looking for officers.
There's
occasionally ducking out of sight to refresh tactical cloak.
Oh, okay. Where are you ducking out of sight?
Wherever I see an out of sight.
Behind that ficus plum.
Really tricky without opening a door or something.
Well, there we go. I'm just going to have to be quick then.
You can either you can take a chance by going either south, west, or east, and hoping that there's no one there. You came
East.
from the north, and that's where the other executives are heading.
By the rule of always go left. East.
Okay. You're lucky you find yourself in an employee lounge and nobody seems to be on break, so maybe because it's kind of late.
Crouch down. Decloak. Wait the prerequisite. Recover my tech points. Re-engage cloak.
You appear in Gonzalo. Two executives walk into the elevator and they go to start using it.
Where are they going?
Down.
But they can only go down.
But what button are they pressing?
The spot check.
The shiny, red, round, candy-like button!
18. 19.
Oh god, we can force
Floor.
So they're probably leaving. If they've finished up work, there might be some...
Potentially, but the floor is also where the main... where most of the main manufacturing stuff is as well.
True. I'll listen in on their... if they're having a chat. I'm just going to find
Come on, executives gossip worse than fucking sewing women.
It's a natural training.
Oh, okay.
He hears the pertinent clue.
God, it really does feel like I should reward you guys. I was just going to just give you some random inter-office banter that had nothing to do with anything. But now I feel like because you rolled a nat 20, I have to reward you with something.
No, because if there's nothing there, then there's nothing there.
Oh, the bitch of an inspector's here. Hopefully she doesn't find out about X.
Oh, actually, no, I could. Where are we? Man, that inspector's here, eh?
Sure, I did find out about X.
I hope she doesn't find any of that Batarian State Arms stuff that we've got down there.
Fucking what?
It's still here.
Urge to kill lowering. Lowering.
Lower.
Gone.
So I had my comms on before from when Logan called me, so I've recorded that.
Yeah.
I don't think you realise that there's a discrete sound recorder constantly going on all of your stuff.
No, I haven't.
Good. You will never find out.
You
You will choose not to know.
Well, later he's going to not record this stuff at all because Logan knows all.
I'm going to stop completely.
This policy of mine helps facilitate navigating the rocky shoals of inter-team dynamics. Also, like if you got like intimidated or something, then I can just find out and help you out of your jam by murdering everyone that tries to fuck with you in that manner. No one will be spared. No one. Yeah. You got the best guarantee it is possible to fucking get. The promise of swift death to anyone who fucks with you. Basically a medieval peace treaty. Look, we're not going to we're not going to be able to get there in time to actually help, but if anyone actually like fucks your nation, I guarantee you I will kill them.
and then the elevator starts going down, of course, and you're standing on top of it, so it starts pulling you down.
Put into a slight crouch so I don't fall over and wait for the elevator to stop.
Okay. You're getting pulled down.
Yeah,
Or are they going to the Batarian Arms secret manufacturing slave facility?
could be. I'll wait to message Tiala about this information so she knows to be a little extra nosy until the elevator stops.
We would have said that message her, not me,
Oh, okay.
because she can take the comms in the helmet.
Yes.
Yeah.
Whereas
I think
Tila
it's
can't.
not even unusual for somebody like her to every so often be like,
Absolutely.
Señor
correct.
Presidente. Sí. Gracias, El
Don't go,
Presidente. You know the thing.
There's a thing.
yes, Logan is okay. He's in the employee lounge area.
Yeah, I'm just going to
He's
keep
reset his cloak.
go down the south thing. I'm looking for the office. Go for the office. of a business. Katniss is more corporate sister. Business.
Business. So you going...
Business. And Rizd.
Bazingas.
Okay, so you can either go directly out of this lounge south, or you can go west back into the way you came.
I thought I came from the north.
You went north, came
Oh,
down,
okay,
and then
I see what you're saying now.
east to reset your cloak, so you can.
Well, I mean, obviously, before I cloak again and nip off, I'm going to just have like a. Is that offices down there?
There's offices all over the place.
Okay, then
so,
I'll just get that way then. I'll go that way, south. So I go
south.
Yeah. Memorizing the route I'm taking.
Okay, so you head south. Vestibule.
There we go. That's where they're keeping the secret.
I'm sorry, I've been neutralized. This is bullshit.
Vending machines.
I can't move on until I
anyone
purchased
around?
all of their bigs.
No.
Decloak. Buy a big.
He cannot resist.
That's going to turn into a thing.
Recloak it.
At one point, we're going to find out years later on down the track that he has a drawer with bigs, and they've all got like which office vending machine. Like it's like a collection.
I got this one from this mission.
Bigs of the galaxy.
Yeah.
Buying bigs on the job. What is?
I just want a stack of bigs in my office next door to that like doorstop. You know,
The
bigs and wedge.
Yeah.
Wait until Mass Effect's all a burned down wasteland and he's a robot that still
Well,
works at the
I mean,
factory
you
producing
could-
bigs.
In the same vending machine, you can get these cracklings made out of pork called porkins.
I'm belabored. Boo, 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 boo.
Stay on target.
I can't hold it.
This has been like your best day ever so far, Steve.
Yeah, what the fuck happened? Sleep less.
The V and the ink from the tattoo in his bloodstream.
I found the combination.
Okay, so if you
Start getting
go,
more tats.
you can only go west from here outside of going back the way you came.
My son.
And the offices here do start to look a bit larger.
My son.
In fact,
Again, if no one's around. Refresh the clock.
There's suddenly a janitor.
Yeah, there's not a janitor, but there's an executive of some kind starts coming up from the south towards where you are.
Oh, okay. Cool. Fine by me. Hope he wins.
You winning, son?
Your offices are haunted.
I told my boss to do that to his kid.
You winning,
Like when
son?
next time he's playing Fortnite or something, or he's streaming, just like knock on his door, come into his room, and go, "Are you winning, son?" I guarantee you'll get a great reaction.
Because I bet you that doesn't happen.
Does he stream? Does he?
Yeah.
Oh, even
So
better.
he did.
Thing is, I'm fairly sure I've kicked his ass in Fortnite. You know,
Knock, knock, knock. Can you stop masturbating in the room again?
yeah.
Oh no.
So are you getting out of this way, or are you going to let him just walk
Because I'm
into you?
going to get out of his way. Like there's a stealth mission.
But he's one of these weird guys that seems to touch both walls and walk everywhere. It makes it
Well,
real
it's
awkward.
it's a narrow corridor, and Logan's a big guy, and he's great with knots.
And I can stand on the ceiling.
And
Just
still
stand on the
occupy the same
ceiling.
amount
and
of
then you
space.
still take up the same amount of
And
space 'cause you're
crouch.
so tall.
This is an office building. Those ceilings are twice as high as they need to be. What have you ever seen an office park with in anything on TV or movies with a ceiling this low?
This low.
No, doesn't
No,
happen.
because you've got to have the gigantic corpo posters at eye level.
Yeah.
Okay, make your move silently roll to get up onto the
Rubber thingies on feet.
What, that he can't use
No,
at the same time
I've
as-
not equipped those yet. I remember these things because I've got a book with a semi-well-arted Darth Vader on the front. That Move silently, you say.
With ninjutsu
21.
bonuses.
21, and I have bonuses from the practice that I have not added on.
That's fine.
Oh, wait, I forgot to add ninjutsu onto that. That's actually 22.
He just,
Oh, actually, no, that becomes a lot more because of my stat associated with it.
You don't add the stat twice.
No, it's a different stat.
No, that's what I mean. You don't add 2 stats to it.
Oh, in that case, can I take the more favourable of the 2 stats?
You don't get to add like your freaking modifier to from 2 different things.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying, like, if they're different stats, can I take the more favourable of the 2?
It's whatever the move silently one is in this
Okay.
case. So.
Also Dex. They are the same stat. No, but it won't always be.
He just wanders underneath you.
I sneer down at him, like he has sneered down on all the souls he has crushed on the way to the top.
Fuck you,
As he
Execubot.
left school, fresh-faced and full of ambition and hope and drive, and joined a corporation and slowly had all of his person and other word humanity by any other name slowly crushed out of his existence till he became an unthinking, unfeeling robot that could only destroy other lives on his pathetic and miserable and pointless climb to the top of a corporation that doesn't even acknowledge his existence, that feeds only itself and its own greed and corruption.
He isn't working for Disney.
Oh. I retract only one of those things. He's a corporate. They're all the same. This is straight talking real world. If you're a corporate, you're a piece of shit. You never used to be. Young you would kick you in the nuts.
Yeah, great.
Yeah, how did you know he was a guy who was once looked in the mirror on his first day and he was like, I'm going to make a difference. I'm going to be different. Not like all those other corpos. I'm going to do it for the right reasons.
And now you're such a generic corpo you don't even have a name.
Mama? What was my name, Mama?
Suit up, punch in, punch out, non-stop.
I'm sorry, son, but once you disappear from Logain's vision, you're never going to appear again.
And I move on with my search, and there's just this little sad...
Spot check.
Here's that too.
Sort of sharp at some point.
I mean, it does. However, when I add my spot to that, it shoots up to 10.
Yeah, they all look like officers to you.
I'm going to have to start looking for door names.
Zalo, you...
Yes, I'm in
The
the
elevator stops, basically.
Sweet. I'll give them a little bit to leave,
They...
and I'll just make sure no one else walks in.
No one else
When the
will.
door's closed. You will get a ring on the comms.
You know, you're in a suit too.
Of course he is, he's a quarry.
I need to take this.
Make it quick.
Honey, this is Z-Max.
That's his code name for the mission now was Z-Max, and she got honey. Honey thighs.
I tell you might be looking for some hidden, was it Batarian
Batarian arms.
state
Batarian
arms?
state arms.
Some Batarian state arms.
Okay. Oh yeah, roger that. I'll keep that in mind for later tonight.
At the bingo hall. Wink.
So yeah, you're going through the, you see a bunch of programmers there all syncing up the drones with their software, so this is a little less automated, strangely enough. There's more computers, but there's more actual people interacting directly with the drones and uploading. They seem to be doing that manually. And
So,
doing diagnostics checks, and so they upload the data and then you see them run through a bunch of tests and it goes dip, 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 dip. Green ticks.
so what stops one of these people from putting in a ballast bit of code in?
Well, they've got to get access to our secure machines. I mean, all the people here know everybody who works here, so that they would know if somebody who was a stranger had just walked in and started, and then they would have to get in without
I never.
through the passwords without getting.
Why would it have to be that complicated?
Sorry.
I was reading a book the other day, and they bribed one of the. Sorry, I wouldn't say bribed. They kidnapped one of their children and forced them to load a bit of code into the mainframe.
Oh, you mean one of our own employees was to do that?
Yes. What's stopping any one of your?
Of course. Well, you see, as it goes through the various checks, see the little green ticks all coming up. That means everything's above board. So, unless they manage to bribe at least 5 different people to do it at each major station that goes through the checks, one of them would at least trigger and would see, oh, here's a piece of information and software that's not supposed to be on here.
So you're the ones that put the only bit of software on there. There's nothing else gets put on here.
No, we're the only ones who make the software for these drones and develop it.
Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah, he's being honest there.
Yep.
Well, otherwise it would be wah, wah. She doesn't know yet. Oh God.
No, I haven't been told yet.
You have to not be talking directly to someone's face before I can give it to you.
Yep. There's another thing I was going to ask.
And I don't know yet.
If someone were to come in here and say, say they shut up the place or they locked all the employees out, is there like a multiple stations have to queue the thing at the same time, or could someone run around the room and?
Well, if they had access to each station, I suppose they could run from one to the other, but they would have to have 5 separate access codes and know what they are.
This code is obviously been vetted and checked.
Well, each employee is given their own code.
No, I mean the code for the drones has been vetted and checked.
Yes, it's
and how often?
To,
how often does it get checked to make sure that it hasn't been altered and your safety checks haven't been altered?
Every night when it goes through maintenance, it gets run against the original programming software and checked.
Can we look at that?
I can show you examples of the code from of the base code from our main backup hard drive that it checks with at the end of each night.
See, the concern is that it is getting the information from the mainframe, but obviously, what if the mainframe data is being changed, but also your tests have been changed? And then it is altered back again for inspections and such. What would stop that from happening?
Pretty much nothing.
No, I know.
Well, are you saying if we were to alter things ourselves, are you suggesting we would maliciously alter things for the sake of?
I'm not suggesting anything. I'm just saying, is it possible?
It is technically possible if we wanted to use subterfuge, but I mean, do you even know what these tests are all checking?
I've got no idea. This is why I'm asking you.
Yeah.
You wouldn't use subterfuge to distract me, would you? 21.
That's borderline. Of course not. Of course not.
I was trying to word it the right way. And how often do these people get vetted? Because again, you say it's not plausible to bribe 5 people, but really,
I'm kidding. Mafia do it to 12 people
I
in
know.
a jury all the time. Allegedly.
Well, I mean, they go through the initial background checks, but unless they do something that warrants investigation, they're not continuously vetted. Outside of, if they commit some kind of crime, of course, then it's noted on their records. I mean, also outside of this facility. I mean, if they commit any crime against the company here, they're pretty much fired instantly. If it's anything major, that is.
where else do we need to check? Where to next?
I assume you knew, but
Why would I go to the same room, same path each time? Wouldn't it be better to do these from different angles? So, where's the next best room from here?
the maintenance area, I suppose. Well, follow me.
Tap on shoulder. Just get you to turn the head around. It's just like Z says to have a look for Batarian arms. Smuggling, I guess.
My next move might influence low gains, so
Mm-hmm.
I quickly jump in.
Yeah.
You've got a helmet on too, correct? You're fully geared.
Oh,
So
yeah.
You can do the internal comms.
Absolutely.
At least when listening.
I invented internal comms.
So I call you as well.
Yeah.
Boss man, this is Z-Max. Overheard some execs talking about Batarian state arms, potential smuggling. Alerted Miss Rosa. I'm thinking, if you have an inspection, you're not going to have anything like that out where it might normally sit.
Did they say where?
No. They went to bottom floor, but that could be for anything. They wouldn't go to it right now.
Yeah, it could be in stores or supplies, something like that.
Or something.
I'm still looking for an office. If only there was a way to distinguish which office belonged to whom. They should label them.
I'm thinking I might see if there's basement level sections I can access from the elevator shaft.
Certainly you could use that wire tracing thing of yours to find areas that are not obviously accessible.
I'll get right on it. What was that noise?
The Xena squeaking?
Oh, there was the alien.
It was the end.
I was like, oh no, am I going to the final part of the dungeon? Or what? So I will attempt to finagle myself to underneath the elevator and see, because there's a braking section below and potential other ways to maneuver after that, assuming we're still at the bottom. It hasn't
You're at
moved.
the no one's got in, so you're still on top of the elevator, but it's on the ground floor.
Yeah. See if you can use the wall sections to go down to effectively beside and then look under the elevator, or
Oh, yeah, you could probably squeeze in down. There's two sides you could choose to squeeze down to get down underneath if you wanted.
Be careful squeezing down those sides of the shaft. There's lots of sharp objects.
my suit's real strong.
It is strong.
We got Charlo back, but he was stretched like taffy.
Right.
And basically, I'm going to look for, and I'll use the wire thing if I have to, potential maintenance ways or accesses to sub the first floor.
Couldn't you leave an
Nice.
arrow disc on the elevator to just stop it if it was...
Can we do that just by sticking one on the outside of an elevator?
No,
No, it
because
has to be near the control panel.
Okay.
Yeah, they're not magic.
which actually wouldn't be one of the controls. It would be the main.
Yeah,
I mean, I'd stick one on that little rotary thing right there,
because you
which
could
is
just
like
engage the emergency brake.
that motor don't go, it go nowhere. I mean, that's what I'd do, but
You stick it on the
Yeah,
emergency
that'd be a
brakes.
very binary. If you stuck it near the control panel, you could control the control panel. Whereas if you stuck it near the thing that all you can do is
Make
either
it
binary on or off, basically.
Yeah. That could be useful if I'm going to be squeezing around beside or underneath an elevator. So we'll slap that bitch on there, and then I'll go about my. What kind
Another
of
thing you can do if you want is you can engage the clamps that are there to actually stop it from being able to move. But the downside of that is anybody using the elevator is immediately going to be like, why isn't
we
this
don't
thing
want to
going?
leave it here. We won't be able to take anything out. So I'm not putting any discs on anything.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So you're going to try and squeeze down the side.
Yeah,
Left side or right side?
always go left.
Left side, strong side.
Yeah.
Because the right side's wrong.
I always put the most like devious and evil shit on the left side for my players as a punishment for always going left, because it was a trend I started to notice.
Because you always go left.
Yeah. From my original group, so I used it to fuck them.
Left hand on wall go. I did
Yeah.
the same thing.
Oh, you mean
The left way in the maze is always the wrong way. But I go a step further. You have to go that way.
Sinister. There's Latin for left.
So
You're on the left side. Okay.
Yeah.
Make a climbing roll.
Alright, Solomon. You suck at this, but you can do it.